Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Maison Margiela Replica fragrance collection, which is a collection of unisex fragrances. Now there's a lot of different fragrances in the collection, so if you're finding it a bit overwhelming, I hope this will help you. One of the easiest ways to kind of explore the collection, and probably the most cost-effective and more affordable ways, is to buy the Replica Memory Box. There's 10 miniatures in here. They're all unisex fragrances. That way you can play around with them before deciding which full-size bottle to commit to. And because perfumes are so personal, I'm going to give you my personal opinion. So hopefully you can decide by what I'm explaining to you, the scent profiles are, how intense they are, how sweet, how kind of musky, masculine, feminine, unisex they are. You can find the ones you don't want to get and maybe one you'll love. And one of the cool things you can do with the Maison Margiela fragrances, you can do with any fragrance collection, is to layer them to create your own custom scent. So that way, maybe if there's a scent, maybe sailing days, that is crisp and light and you like that freshness to it, but maybe it's missing the florals that you normally go for, you could layer, say, sailing day with springtime in the park. So then you have the best of both worlds, as well as a scent that's unique to you. So definitely play around with it. And miniatures are a great way to play around and really customize the right fragrance for you. I'm going to start with Replica When the Rain Stops. Because it's a rainy Saturday, so it's pretty appropriate. It's a light springtime perfume and it's Easter Saturday, hence the pink makeup and pink clothes. So let's give this one a go. I have high hopes for it because I like the scent profile. Okay, I really love the floral aspect of this perfume. You can smell the rose, you can smell the patchouli, but what's keeping it from being too floral and what's keeping it springtime fresh is that the pine needles are moss in there. And rather than the pine needles making it a Christmas scent, it's just keeping it really fresh and giving it kind of that green scent. And then the aquatica core part of this is what's giving it its name, When the Rain Stops. And it's, again, keeping it very light, very fresh. It kind of reminds me of really lovely floral dryer sheets on laundry day. Okay, you might not want to smell like a dryer sheet. I'm just trying to give you an image of what it's smelling like to me. So if you're looking for a really light daytime scent, if you like florals with that slight greenness to it, I think you'll like this perfume. But for a unisex perfume, I'm finding it quite feminine. By that, I don't want to stereotype too much because they are genderless, what's feminine, what's masculine. But to me, a feminine scent is going to smell more floral, more sweet, which I'm getting from this. There's nothing really that says masculine or unisex to me in this fragrance. And one of the things I'm finding with unisex and genderless perfumes, I think it's great, I think it's very inclusive, it's making it harder to find your scent necessarily, because now unisex seems to be used for every single scent. So it's making it hard. If you know you like what's typically classed as a feminine smell, the sweet florals, is going to be harder. And I like feminine perfumes, the same as my husband likes masculine perfumes, the more woody, intense fragrances. So these are definitely masculine, feminine, and unisex perfumes. So you've got to have to play around and know what scents you like. Would I buy this perfume again? Probably not. It's a little on the powdery side for me, and I'm finding that a lot with unisex perfumes. They seem to be quite powdery. But if you like just a really light, fresh, springtime green floral scent, it's a nice fragrance. Okay, so we're going on to Replica Springtime in the Park, which I'm quite excited about because it's a floral springtime perfume. It has Lily of the Valley and Jasmine, which are two of my favorite floral scents. So let's give it a go. Okay, so that's not what I was expecting. I know it has fruity notes, but that pear accord is overwhelming everything. If you're looking for a white floral perfume, this isn't it. This is definitely more fruity. If you like pear, then you're going to love this. The pear is very, very heavy in this. And I'm not picking up on the blackcurrant or bergamot in this. And yes, I get the vanilla, the lily of the valley, and the jasmine, but they're very muted. Yeah, this is a pass for me. It smells like toilet air freshener. That's what I'm getting. You know, fruity florals that you spray in the bathroom to cover what the smells you don't want to smell. That's what I'm getting from this, and that's not what I want to smell like. Now on to Replica Beach Walk. Now I have high hopes for this because it has a lot of coconut milk accord, and I love the smell of that coconutty suntan lotion and being reminded of long sunny days on a tropical beach. So very high hopes for this one. So yes, that coconut milk is coming through. That is beautiful. To me, it's reminding me a bit of the NARS Body Shimmer Oil, that summery scent. It is a little artificial, which is what I was getting from Springtime in the Park. Those fruity florals were very artificial to me. And I get it because perfume oils are very expensive. I mean, you have brands like Kilian, like Patek Maison, like Penhaligon's producing really high quality perfumes. This is going to be obviously a lower price point, and you can tell in a lot of the perfumes. But what I'm really enjoying about this collection with Replica, so perfumes to me should always evoke memories. And this does that. That's why it's called the memory box. They're supposed to take you back to a place, like a rainy day, like a lazy Sunday morning, like lying on the beach. So I think that's really nice to it, especially if you know then kind of what the scent it's going to remind you of. Okay, I'm going to get my husband to do the next one because I know I'm not going to like it, because to me it sounds like a very masculine, woody scent. I know it's unisex, genderless, but it just sounds like it's not going to be a scent profile that I personally love.
So this is by the Fireplace. Let's see how it is. It smells like a fireplace, like you would imagine in the winter. So I feel like it's probably a good winter scent. Don't know if I would personally wear it, but I do like it.
So my husband just texted me because I asked him to do this review as he was on his way out to lunch. And he just texted me to say, add this to your review. He said it actually really grew on him, the perfume. It was warm, it was rich. He definitely thinks it's more of a winter scent, but he said it's definitely one he would buy again. The Replica Jazz Club perfume isn't quite what my husband and I were expecting it to be. It's a lot sweeter, a lot more feminine than either of us were expecting. And yes, it's warm, it's rich, it's woody, it's spicy, but the florals in there definitely make it more of a feminine scent. Replica Autumn Vibes to me is very much a true unisex fragrance without having any powdery notes. It's woody, it's earthy, it's warm, it's spicy, it's rich. It really is a fall winter perfume. So for me personally, it's too woody, spicy, going into that more masculine scent. It's got too much pink pepper in there. The cardamom essence in there is really giving it that warmth and spiciness. And then it also has that nutmeg essence in there. Cedarwood and the fir balsam are very predominant in there. And then the moss accord in there is what's giving it its warm tones, its earthiness, keeping the woodiness going, and also giving it a slight mineral note. If you like a woody, warm, rich perfume that's got some of that spiciness in there, it's a very smooth, almost addictive perfume that you want to keep smelling. It feels like you're being wrapped up in a cozy blanket.
So today I tried Under the Lemon Trees, which, as it sounds, is very citrusy, very lemony, way too much for me personally. It actually reminded me of cleaning detergent because they tend to use that scent. So if that's your vibe, you found your cologne/perfume.
The Replica Bubble Bath is one of those really lovely, clean, citrusy, floral fragrances that really does smell just like a bubble bath. It's one of those really lovely light daytime fragrances that just smell so clean and fresh and comforting. And the musk and the coconut milk in there smooth it out and stop it being too floral or too kind of citrusy. And the lavender, rose, and jasmine in there are really well balanced, so it doesn't smell too overwhelmingly of the lavender. I just think it's a really lovely, crisp, light, everyday scent if you like a really clean floral smell. Replica Lazy Sunday Morning, I think, is my favorite of the Replica collection that I've tried from the memory box, just because I really enjoy the florals in that. Saying that, if you do not like white florals, the predominant smell in this definitely is the lily of the valley and the iris. They come through the most powerfully to me. So to me, it is quite a feminine, girly, floral, light, spring, summer perfume that you can wear for both day and night. But the reason I like this is because it's slightly more sophisticated than the Flower Shop and Springtime in the Park. And it does have the white musk in there to keep it soft but bright, rather than some of the other warmer, woody smells, say in By the Fireside or Autumn Vibes. And it does have pear accord in there, but I'm not getting that smell. I'm not getting the fruitiness to me. To me, this is a floral, slightly musky spring summer perfume that's just very feminine, sophisticated, and light. Lazy Sunday Morning is the one that doesn't live up to its name as much as the others. To me, this does not remind me of a lazy Sunday morning. It doesn't remind me of freshly washed cotton sheets like it says it should. To me, it's a very kind of like summery. This is the Flower Shop to me. Replica Sailing Day might be my favorite summer scent by Maison Margiela. As soon as you spray it, it really does smell. Unlike Beach Day, which is kind of like that beachy, coconutty smell, this is that bright, crisp, zesty, fresh sea air smell. So I'm really getting that aquatic accord that's in there, that's giving it the saltiness and the freshness and the minerality and the greens. But then the coriander in there is keeping it on the slightly spicier side. Without the spiciness of the woody perfumes, the coriander still keeps it really bright. And the red seaweed is something quite unique in there. And I really love the kind of salty but slightly woody freshness it gives to the perfume with still that marine inflections. And for me, this is really evoking a beautiful sailing day, salty sea air.
Replica Sailing Day
Is going to be for the person that doesn't want too much florals like the bubble bath, or doesn't want all of the coconut like in Beach Day, but still wants a really lovely fresh summer fragrance. So my top 5 Replica perfumes are, at number 5,
By the Fireplace.
For a man. I personally wouldn't wear it. It's too warm, it's too spicy for me. At number 4 is Sailing Day. I think it's a really lovely spring, summertime perfume. I don't know if I personally wear it. It might be a little bit too bright and a little bit too clean laundry for me, but a really lovely fresh perfume. Coming in at number 3 is Replica Beach Walk. I really enjoyed how much it reminds me of a beach vacation. I just think it might feel a little bit too sickly sweet after wearing it for a while, and you could get a very similar scent for a lot less by buying a coconut SPF, which also gives you SPF protection. And coming in at first place, my favorite Replica perfume is actually a tie for me. I really enjoy When the Rain Stops and Lazy Sunday Afternoon. When the Rain Stops is very, very floral. If you don't like florals, you're not going to love this, but it's beautiful floral fragrance. And Lazy Sunday Afternoon, again, very floral fragrance, but with a bit more muskiness to it. Let me know your favorite Maison Margiela Replica perfume in the comments below. If you have a favorite layering combination, my closet actually smells really good right now, where I was testing them on different papers and making sure the cats didn't get to them. So there were 4 that did layer really well. I'm going to link the memory box below as well as the perfumes individually if you want to give them a go. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe.